What is justice? Okay, the definition of justice I'm asking for clarity is not an answer that can be found in a language dictionary, but beyond concept. On what scale can something be defined as justice? For example, you are having an argument with an old man. However, the old man finished his argument with, "Shut up, I won, now get lost." Of course, we can conclude that the old man abused his higher power to win the arguments, like a loser, and convinced himself that he was the right person, a denial. However, the question is, has the old man won yet? Regardless of the way that the old man beat you in the debate, it may be that the data from the other party's argument is not optimally extracted, which makes some people's point of view that the debate is invalid. But what if we look at it from the old man's point of view? "Excuse me, can you move to the right a little?" The voice broke my train of thought. It had been quite a while since I stood on this school bus. Today is my first day at this transfer high school. My childhood friend who is 5 years different from me has become a teacher here, and because he knows me quite well and the habit where I often think and analyze more deeply about the notion that exists in this world, I call him Hawk. Because his skin is dark and has a very smart brain, I have lost many debates against him. I personally believe that he was possessed by the earlier philosopher and acquired their mastery of sophism. There is no other way. Not that I really lost. When the debate ended, I always found a gap between his argument, and when I wanted to argue again, somehow he always managed to come up with a new argument against mine. Irritating. I haven't seen him in 7 years anyway, so I am a bit curious about his current state, and maybe I'll challenge him to an argument and win easily, I hope. The bus has stopped. It's time for me to experience high school life as colorful as the 19th poetic word. I got off the bus carefully. Step by step, I saw the appearance of a very magnificent school with a very clean environment. My new school is definitely one of the schools that uphold greenery in order to get high image. Society, I whispered in my wife with a slight laugh. "Welcome to your new school." A student standing in front of me greeted me with a big smile on his mouth. "I was informed by your Hawk that there will be a transfer student he knows, so I came here to meet you with him. Please follow me." Black hair and red tie. There was a masked smell from him. "This guy is very flashy," I thought to myself. "I'm sure he has several medals at home and is also involved in a school organization, maybe even a leader in one of them." "Okay, let's go." I followed him around the school. This was definitely a very different sight from what I used to seeing. Sophisticated technologies are scattered. People with high castes are passing by. I was very lucky to get into the school thanks to a recommendation from Hawk, because somehow Hawk got the highest achievement in his university, and the school will give scholarship to people who Hawk recommends to enroll in the school. Maybe the school had hopes that Hawk would bring in a new student who had the same brain capacity as him. Too bad, they will be the arrival of ordinary people who are short of money. "Thanks, Hawk," I whispered. "We have arrived," the model student said as he opened the door. Apparently, I arrived at the student council room. Behind the table, there is Hawk sitting while writing something. "Welcome, old friend." I can't believe that a random person like you can become a teacher, let alone a waste of time being a student's council caretaker. "Well, I want to have a new experience, so I'm here. How are you?" Yes, so why did you call me?" I asked with a serious tone. "Congratulations on your transfer. From today on, you are a student council member." "Huh? What do you mean, person I just met?" "Hey now, don't be so cold. You think the scholarship I give you is free? Of course not. You have to help the student council of the school to do, whatever it is. Haha." Very random. I should have guessed that something like this would happen. Well, it can be helped. I can also go to school for free in this magnificent place, but I'm curious. "Why?" "I just felt like doing it, and maybe I'd like to see you do some things." I wonder why I had expect normal things to come from his mouth. Stupid me. "For now, I introduce the student council president who will guide you with your new responsibility," Hug said cheerfully while pointing at the person who showed me the way to the space. Turns out he's the student council president. Not that surprising, to be honest. "Greetings. I'm the student council president in the school. I hope to work well with you." he said in a friendly voice. I felt a mysterious aura emanating from him. From it, maybe it's just my feeling. Nice to meet you too. Please cooperate. I came out of the student council room after having small talk with two people. I admit, even though the conversation wasn't too full, it felt very measured. I think this is what is called an authoritative person. I ran my first day at the new school normally. Nothing special. I introduced myself in front of the class, study, and hang out with my new classmate during recess. I've always distinguished friends and classmates for some idealistic reason. It doesn't matter, but I like it. But then, I heard a chaos happen at the school surrounding, constantly. I rushingly head to the rooftop and saw the very person I did not expect. It is the captain of the student council. Why did you do all of this? Why do you cause all this chaos? I questioned him. The captain said, "'Cause it's fun. Morality is not just black and white, do you know?" He then jumped from the top of the roof and landed on the ground. He died. Is dying fun?